Hey everybody, welcome to the Real Deal Recovery blog. So this week I want to pose to you a question. And the question is, what changes in recovery and how does it change? Now, I'll tell you what I think the answer to this question is. I think everything changes and everything gets better in recovery. Addiction is a disease of the mind, body, and spirit. It makes you sick in these three aspects. So that means recovery is a process of healing mentally, physically, and spiritually. When it comes to mental symptoms such as depression and anxiety, a lot of the times these begin to fade on their own just as a result of being sober, not taking in the drugs and alcohol, getting enough sleep. Often people will have diagnosable issues that just start to fade over time as they stop using. Of course, sometimes there are more serious issues that need to be treated by a professional, but often the more minor issues go hand in hand with addiction and they disappear along with it. Besides the mind, the body starts to heal. As you stop putting substances into it, it starts to rebuild and regrow better than ever. Plus, recovery is a chance to start eating better, to start exercising. In fact, a lot of people I know got into the best shape of their lives after getting into recovery. Now, besides the mind and the body, addiction makes us spiritually sick, and this can be the most deadly one of all. But when going through a recovery process, when working a program of recovery, the spirit begins to heal as well, and this process of healing lifts the biggest weight of all. I've seen people totally transform, become new human beings as they go through the process of spiritual healing as they work a program of recovery. Now, there are a lot of issues besides just personal internal issues like mental, physical, and spiritual that happen as a result of addiction. Many of them are external. For example, relationships, friendships, family relationships, relationships with significant others. In addiction, you have a tendency to burn bridges, to make relationships very difficult with these people, but recovery has an answer for that as well. Any good program of recovery features the amends process, where you humble yourself, you go to the people that you've wronged, and you ask them what you can do to make it right. And I've seen this process work miracles. Relationships are rebuilt better and stronger than ever, and people build amazingly strong and close bonds. In addition, the Big Book of Alcoholics Anonymous tells us that financial insecurity goes away, and it's absolutely true. In addiction, people waste money, they can't hold down jobs, they have out-of-control spending on drugs and alcohol, and obviously the drugs and alcohol are gone. That makes it a lot easier to save money, and when you begin to have your life together, suddenly holding on to a full-time job and providing for yourself, and even for others, doesn't seem like such a hard task anymore. You can save money, invest. It's amazing what simply having things together will make happen. And most importantly, recovery tends to change your outlook. The world looks different in recovery, and anyone will tell you it looks better in every way.